calling CQDX. 121 India Radio 073. Yeah, this is 121 India Radio 073. You are there? Yeah, calling CQDX, calling CQDX. 121 International Radio 073. You are there?
121 International Radio 073, 2 Whiskey Radio 06, standing by. I'm over here on the West Coast and around California, like San Francisco, California, QSL. Yeah, I heard that. Well, it's a little noisy over here. A little bit of traffic on the frequency. I got you about a 5x3, about a 5x3 coming into California, QSL.
Yeah, roger. Okay, no problem. What's your working conditions? What's your equipment?
Oh, here I'm using a 8-element quad. I don't know if I'm pointed right, actually. I'm kind of pointed a little to the southwest, but southeast, I should say. But 8-element quad, about 40 feet in the air, and a Yaesu FT 2000 at about 150 watts out there. QSL?
Yeah, roger. You're giving me a 5 and 7. Yeah, I'm running a 4-element cubicle port designed by me. It's on a 30-foot boom, and I'm pointing directly in California, probably mid the center. I think you're probably a little bit southwest, but I'm pointing probably around Fresno, California right now, there, Roger.
Okay, here, look at that right there. I moved it more on you right there. That might be a little bit better. I had it kind of pointed down there towards the northern part of South America, but I kind of brought it a little bit more north, so that might be a little bit better for you right there, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Can you QSY 540, please?
Okay.
De l'antenne du TX, c'est ça. Yeah, roger. The call here is 121 India Radio 073. I'm located here in the Bahama Islands. The name here is Jermaine. Jermaine is the name Juliet Echo Romeo. Mike Alpha India November Echo. What's up?
Yeah, QSL on that, Jermaine. Yeah, I got a little bit of noise right here when we first got on frequency here, but I think it's gone now. But personal on this side is Larry. It's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankees. But I figured you were a little bit more north there. I actually forgot exactly where 121 was at, but all I do is move this antenna around a little bit, and I got it pretty much looking right at you right now. So. I'm looking almost dead east for me. It's almost at 90 degrees. Is looking right over there towards the Bahamas. But yeah, now that I'm looking at you, I got you about a 5x6 coming over here now at QSL.
Yeah. Can we go down this 535? Somebody told me that the frequency is in use, so sorry to have you running all about. Can we go out into 535, please?
QSL. Okay, well, let's see, right there, it's 535 right there. Yeah, I bet you I got you about a 5.6 coming over here now there, QSL.
Yeah, roger. I have the point about 290 degrees, I think, to speak. I have the point at 290 degrees to get you. So I think you had the point about 125 or 140, somewhere around there. Try 125, 130, somewhere around there. See if the signal comes up a bit. I'm gonna stay on the key for a few more seconds, and I don't know if you can just bump the beam a little bit and see which one is the best. direction to hear the station, because I know those 8-element cords are very, very narrow. The beam width is very, very narrow. So I'll just hold on a little bit, and you probably can indicate which is the strongest direction to point the beam. Back to you there, Roger.
Yeah, I'm pretty much where I'm at right now, about 95 degrees. It's when I first started out, I was out there about at 120, and I kind of wiggled that thing back and forth a little bit while you were keyed up. And you're right. It doesn't take a whole lot for this thing, because it is pretty narrow. And the other thing too is I got a pretty fast rotor on here too, so I can spin this thing like a helicopter. So it don't take long, but. Yeah, right about 95 degrees for me over here. That's looking right at you. That's the best signal on you right there. But yeah, good copy on the station though. Nice clean audio and good signal. And this first actually right now, this key right here was actually the first time I keyed up all day. I kind of been back and forth around the radio, and I was actually about to leave the house and go. Run by my grandmother's house for Mother's Day, and I figured I'd key this stuff up before I shut it off, and you came back in my radio, okay, so?
Yeah, Roger. What type of cord are you using? Is it a signal engineering? Are you using the signal engineering cord?
Well, it started out as that, and then I kind of made a few changes to it, but pretty much a factory antenna with a little different stuff on the feed side of it, but that company, Signal Engineering, is actually pretty close to where I'm at right now. They're about maybe 50 miles to the south of me, but and I've used a lot of his antennas in the past and put them up for other people and installing them and fixing them and a whole bunch of that stuff. So I know all the ins and outs of Signal Engineering there, QSO.
System. I don't like the way they feed the cords. I like the original version where you can, feed it direct. But this here is fed direct 50 ohm coaxial straight to the driven element. It started out as a lightning bolt cord. I bought it as a 4-element on, I think it's a 16-foot boom. I got into the EasyNet program and mastered it pretty good, so I said, well, I'm going to experiment and see if I can build me a 4-element, but see how long I can get the boom before, it starts diminishing and stuff. So I came up with this 4-element here. The boom is about 30 feet long, but the electrical length is actually 29 and a half feet. So this is what I came up with. I'm using number 12 solid copper wire. I have this about 60 feet on the tower. But by the way, the working conditions here is the Kenwood, the Tango Sugar 440 Sugar. About 100 watts out of the rate. And the microphone here is a Shure 526 Tango. An old microphone. I think you probably might be familiar with it. This cord is doing a very good job. I'm about to take it down and put up a 6-element. Because of the gain optimization, the bandwidth is very, very narrow. And I designed this for 27.025. So what I'm doing now, I have to use the antenna toner in the radio to have a matchup, on 555. But I'm about to take it down and put up the 6-element. It's more of a lower Q antenna, so I wouldn't have any problem with the SWR there.
Well, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, because this one's the same way. This antenna right here, I got everything set for 025, but coming up here, like now, my the match isn't too good on it, but it doesn't. I mean, it's not going to hurt nothing. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, it'd be better if I can get the match down, but these radios are pretty. They're pretty tough. They're a lot of this equipment is a lot tougher than people think it is. But so right now, I mean, I'm probably Probably at least at a 1.7 or 1.8 to 1 SWR right now. I don't know exactly what it is right here on 535, but it's I know it's up there. But this one was the same way. Everything was I kind of set it off for down low. But now with that program you got, which version of that? I was actually thinking about buying that, but which version of that program did you use to come up with that antenna?
I'm using, well, I have both versions. I have the EasyNet and the EasyNet Plus. And the EasyNet Plus. But with the fixed element that I have, that I designed, it's very, very low Q because I actually designed it to talk for low SWR flat on 27.025. And I also have it flat on 555. So it goes up to about a 1.6 on 27.355, and it goes back down to a flat on 555. So it's a really good design antenna, you know. So, but I also have another 6 element that I have on 43 foot. Because that's where I talk a lot. That has around 555, it goes up to like a 2.5.
Oh yeah. That's like how this one is. And if I can get one, if I can make me one that would cover everything, it'd be man, I'd be in heaven like that. But I have something I've been building for some guys. I built one that I centered on 27600. It was a 4-element that I built for a friend of mine to the south of me. But I ran that antenna for about maybe a week over here. I had it on a little temporary pole, right on the ground too. I mean, the bottom of that element was maybe it couldn't have been 3 or 4 feet off the ground. I mean, it was pretty much sitting at ground level, and perfect match up here on these frequencies. And man, I could. That little 4-element was right on the ground, and I had this 8, and I'm about 40 feet up in the air right now, but I could do more talking barefoot on that 4-element. I was sitting on the ground than I could with this 8-element higher up like that. So once I saw that, and that one I fed it just with one coax straight to the element, like you said, but so I had everything. Directly in resonance with no matching system at all, just coax straight to the wire. But that antenna, the way that thing was set up, man, that amazed me how much talking that thing would do compared to this one, because I was actually able to run them side by side. I built a lot of them before, but ran them and kind of had everything, made some tests, checked SWR, make sure everything was good, then I'll pull them down right away. But this one here, I actually was able to hang on to it for about a week before he came and picked it up, and was able to run that thing side by side with his 8, and it makes me want to pull this one down and kind of redo it my way, similar to the way you're talking there, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. What do you call yourself on the bowl? What do you call yourself on the bowl?
I'm number 6, the James boys. That's where I'm at. I'm sitting right over here around James Boy County, QSL. I'm 73 in the Bahamas, Roger. Yeah, I figured that was you. I picked the voice up. But yeah, I know I've probably cut it up with you a few times. But yeah, it's so that's what I do. I go and I haven't been spending. I've been down there a lot, but I don't know. I've been spending a little bit more time up this way. It's I like get to stretch it out a little bit farther, if you know what I mean. But I've been kind of working on during the day. What I do is I leave this antenna kind of about maybe about 30-35 degrees, and I got it sitting in Europe during the day, kind of waiting on some of that stuff. But and then when it gets quiet up here, I move back to the other one, and then when it's quiet down there, I move back up here. So I'm one of them guys that jumps all around there, QSL.
Yeah, well, we did the same.